Good.
Mom.
Good job.
I think I don't feel so good.
You could just see every muscle he had trying to get the air in and out. As a parent, I was just focused on trying to stay calm while he was having a coughing spasm. Hey buddy, you're doing great. Those are really good coughs. As a doctor, the medical terms are retractions, where you can see the muscles between the ribs moving. You can see the belly kind of breathing and indentations underneath the ribs. So as a doctor, I could see those medical things happening. And as a mom, it's just gut-wrenching, right? I know he's working hard to breathe. I know we're doing everything we can do. I know he's in a good place getting support, but he just keeps getting worse. Because he was so sick, we knew he was going to be kind of a rule out COVID patient where they're concerned about it and they send all the testing. So it was him and I in a room, and it was him and I in a room. And once I went in the room, I wasn't allowed to leave. Well, I was allowed to leave, but then I couldn't come back. And that wasn't an option for me. He's 4, he's scared, he's sick. And so it was him and I in a room. I don't really know how to explain what that feeling is like when you and your child, who is getting worse every single hour, are in a room, just the two of you.
No, I really want
The nurses were phenomenal. They brought us anything we needed. They would bring me water. They brought me food. They took great care of my son. They would put all their protective gear on and come into the room. But they would only come in when they needed to, because there's a national shortage of protective equipment. You're trying to preserve protective equipment. They're trying to keep themselves safe and limit their exposure. We had done everything. We had stayed at home. We hadn't gone to activities. We'd been on spring break. My husband and I hadn't been working. We just hung out at home that whole time. So it wasn't on our radar because we had done everything that we were supposed to do.
Good coughing.
You don't realize how much you're holding your breath and how little you're sleeping and how tense you are as your child's getting worse and worse and worse. And then as soon as we were able to start to turn that flow down and he actually ate a popsicle, it's just like this weight comes off of you and you can breathe again. Yes, COVID is scary, and yes, some kids can get really sick, but overall kids are still doing well. Take it seriously, but only live through it once if it's gonna happen.
What did you want to say?
Virus, you can't beat me. Voila!